Well, hectic parleying is going on in BJP headquarters as the cabinet of Narendra Modi takes shape. It is being touted that the BJP president Rajnath Singh is being persuaded to take the home ministry. By doing so, Modi will send out a strong message that Rajnath Singh will come second only after him in the power hierarchy. Well, sources say that Modi has been consulting his confidants Rajnath Singh, Arun Jaitley and Nitin Gadkari to decide on his cabinet, but no one knows for sure what he has in mind as of now. Arun Jaitley is likely to hold the finance portfolio, whereas Sushma Swaraj has earlier said that she wouldn't be part of Modi's cabinet. The foreign ministry is one of the most significant ministries of the country and is especially of great importance to Modi given his history of discord with the West. The external affairs minister also becomes a part of the cabinet committee on security. However, given Swaraj's conflict relationship with Modi, it is not clear what role she would get to play in the government, her expertise notwithstanding. Shahnawaz Hussain, who was surely supposed to be part of the cabinet, lost from the Bhagalpur parliamentary constituency. That leaves Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, a Rajya Sabha MP, as the only Muslim face of the BJP in both houses of the parliament. And meanwhile, the key decision-making body of the Congress, the CWC, will be meeting today. The party, after being decimated in the elections, will have a number of issues to discuss, including Sonia and Rahul's resignations. While it seems highly unlikely that the party will accept their resignations, they may just show the door to other leaders who missed out on the elections and the chief ministers would be the first target. The likes of Prithviraj Chavan may be asked to resign. The party is also expected to stick to its ideologies but will have quite a bit to mull over. It will plan on expanding its reach to voters and also decide on whether to form an alliance to sit as the key opposition. In today's meeting, it is expected that the Congress Working Committee will analyze their route in the elections. The possibility of a political rebalancing on the lines of New Labour does not appear to be on the anvil. While feedback on the campaign is likely to be sought, a distinction is being drawn between campaign planning and execution and inputs on the manifesto and possible voter outreaches. Well, there we have it. It was absolute decimation of the Congress. They did not even manage to get 50 seats in the Lok Sabha. And all the reports indicated that Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi might offer to resign from their posts. It is very unlikely that the party will accept the resignation. However, it might ask many of the top leaders to step down from their key positions, one of them being Prithviraj Chavan, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. And moving on now, technology stocks like Infosys and Tata Consultancy Services are trading at record lows on the back of a strengthening rupee. The Indian rupee, which has hit an 11-month high, has seen investors shun defensive sectors like IT and pharmaceuticals. My colleague Arun joins us with more details on this. Well, Arun, what more can you tell us?
Nishita, the weekend party seems to be continuing even on Monday. And the fact is that the rupee has suddenly caught everyone off guard. As we speak, the rupee has hit, as you rightly pointed out, an 11-month high. Now, there are rumors going around suggesting that the RBI has actually stepped in and tried to intervene in the market at about 58.47. So clearly, the RBI is extremely worried at this kind of volatility, seeing the rupee appreciate. It doesn't want the rupee to be excessively high against the dollar, which could hit the exports coming out of the country. So that's the news as far as the currency front is concerned. As far as the stock markets are concerned, the Nifty has once again reclaimed that 7250 levels. In fact, as we speak, virtually mayhem in the market with money chasing sectors which have been completely forgotten till date. You talked of cement, you talked of infrastructure. Now almost every kind of company which is into some form of infrastructure / engineering is finding favor. Favorites like fast-moving consumer good companies, pharma companies or IT companies are the ones which are taking it badly on the chin. In fact, let me point out that the IT sector is the worst performing sector today, as most of the investors have shunned IT stocks. So that's the reason why TCS is trading at below its 200-day moving average price. You have a similar situation as far as Infosys and HCL Tech is concerned. So clearly, the investor mood is in favor of those sectors and segments which had been forgotten till date, but suddenly finding favor after a decisive mandate going in favor of the NDA, Nishchita.
Right, Arun, thank you for joining us with all those details. Well, in fact, the rupee surged by almost 0.6% to 58.45 per dollar on today. Its strongest in 11 months on expectations of continued robust foreign buying in domestic shares and debt. But strong rupee spells trouble for IT companies and other exports which earn a majority of their revenues in dollars. IT stocks such as Infosys and TCS fell sharply today. And moving on now, a huge python has been caught in Karwar. The python was caught from a coup in Uttara Kannada. The python is around 13 feet in length. The forest officials caught the snake and released it into the forest. This is the 13 feet long python that was caught as it had strayed into areas of human habitation. But fortunately, experts were called in almost immediately and the python was caught. It was not harmed in any way. In fact, it was later even released into the forest. This is the 13 feet long python that you see on your television screens that had created quite a scare for residents in Karwar. However, officials were called in immediately and the python was rescued as well as released into the forest. Well, we have seen numerous cases of such man-animal conflict, primarily because of rampant deforestation. These wild animals stray into areas of human habitation in search of food and water. Many times these animals and reptiles are harmed by scared people, but fortunately that was not the case this time around, as the python was rescued unharmed and also released into the forest.
ये लोग मुझे फोन करते हैं, मैं आके पकड़ के उनके हवाले करता हूँ, इसलिए इसको स्मार्ट करने इसको पकड़ने वाला भी जो मालूम है.
A shocking new book claims that missing Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 may have been accidentally shot down, and the search for survivors covered up flight MH370. The mystery makes the incredible allegation that the airline was shot down by US-Thai strike fighters as part of a training drill that went horribly wrong. But just 71 days after the Boeing 777 vanished, carrying 239 passengers from 14 nations, relatives say that the UK published work is too soon and too insensitive. The book also claims search parties were deliberately sent in the wrong direction as part of a cover-up. The book's author, Nigel Cothro, believes that there may never be a clear answer to this case. Well, MH370 had disappeared, and later the search operations after many days were called off after it was concluded that there was a possibility of the flight sinking in the Indian Ocean, never to be recovered again. 239 passengers on board were declared dead. But there have been numerous claims that have come around time and again, with many stating that it could be a terror attack and that the pilots might have been involved. The plane might have been flown too low to be avoided detection by the radars. There was no distress signal sent across, and that's the reason why it was not an accident as such.